Hey guys, welcome to my Saturday. Today we are working on a project. I want to start redoing this enclosure for the rabbits, both for safety and aesthetics, and in preparation for adding a few more bunnies to my colony. I've started disassembling my first build, that ugly chair looking thing, which is giving me lots of wood to work with. And the bunnies are very curious about what's going on. Some remodeling, guys. Good afternoon. Eric is across the pond fishing, and I was just walking around. Found a few, sorry, I have an issue with not looking at the camera. Found a few like dandelions and clover flowers to feed to my rabbits, and a pine cone for them to chew on. Really nice, fresh looking one. And then, of course, I was looking for mushrooms. I found some boletes. I went into the woods and I found a wide mouth ball mason jar, which makes me happy. We just left the Pecan Park Flea Market on the north side of Jacksonville. You know how I told you guys that I am getting rid of my junk, letting go of all the clutter. I had a lot of stuff that I had been holding on to in hopes of selling it, and I had some of it listed for the prices that I was hoping to get for it. Decided to go ahead and just make them very reasonable offers so that I can still get a little bit of money, but the most important thing is to get it out of the house. So I just dropped off. I met a guy from Georgia. He drove down. I guess he comes to the flea market every other weekend, he said. And I sold a digital recorder that I actually got for free. It's worth about $100, $80 to $100. And I had it listed at that. And I had no interested buyers. So I dropped it down to 20, because why not? I got it for free when I cleaned out an apartment. And so I just made $20 there. I also have a shredder that I found a long time ago. I had that listed for 20, didn't have any interested buyers. Changed it to 10, and I've had like 300 something views and about 15 people contact me wanting it. Got a ton of books, a lot of textbooks, computer program, things like that from that apartment clean out as well. And I just put them up. There's more than 80 books, probably closer to 100 books. And I had them listed for $350, but something told me to drop it by $100. And as soon as I did, someone put a deposit down, and they're going to be picking them up on Tuesday. So I'm really excited about that. I just picked up my new bunny, and there was a pond near where we were. So of course Eric wants to fish that, which is fine. He's been running around with me pretty much all day. Still waiting for a person who's going to be buying the shredder, trying to figure out a place to meet and when. So I'm waiting on that. Once I sell that, and after selling the recorder, I only spent $10 on this rabbit. Eric was getting upset with me because the lady was charging $40, but doing my sales, making that money, I'm actually only spending $10. So I think that's a pretty good deal. Now I did just notice, and I asked her a lot of questions about this bunny. I'm honestly surprised that she still dealt with me. But the one question I forgot to ask was whether this was a double-maned lion head. They say that you can't tell by looking at a grown rabbit. She doesn't look double-maned, and if I'm being quite honest, doesn't even look full-blooded lion mane. So I'm a little, I don't know about that, but that's my fault. She bought this from someone else. She doesn't know about the dam or the sire, who the parents of this rabbit were. She doesn't know anything about it other than it's a lion head of some sort, and it's not fixed, and it has had a litter of babies before. So there's that. Once he's done fishing, we're gonna go home. We're gonna get her set up in that little cage that we built for the bunnies. And then I'm gonna I'm gonna continue to work on the project that I started yesterday. All right, we're home. My big chair is gone, and the yard looks a lot bigger without it. So I've got our new little girl in this little section here, and I'm trying to bait the male over to the side. I'm gonna block the female off, our original doe Willow, and I'm gonna see if he'll mate with this new little girl because I need some babies. Babies are promised. And we're gonna figure out how we're gonna reconfigure this area for them. We got this little throughway here I made for them. Provides them some shelter, or they think it's shelter. It's blocked off on either side by cardboard. I just need him to come through here, so I'd stick this in the middle there and have him alone in here with this little girl. We'll figure out a nice name for her. We got him in here. And let's see what happens. See what happens when they meet each other. Don't you do it. Good morning. It's Tuesday. I just got home from taking the kids to school. I stopped by Tractor Supply and I picked up a few more of their free pallets that they have out there. And while I was doing that, I was going back and forth from the truck to back here with the, what is that thing called? It's got handles and wheels and a flat surface for you to put stuff on. It'll come to me. I went out front, came back out back, and Van Dam is sitting on top of Reese's cage. That's our new bunny. Her name is Reese's because she reminds me of the peanut butter filling in a Reese's peanut butter cup. She's super sweet. I'm so happy with her. We didn't have a successful mating yesterday, but that's okay. I wrote the girl that I got Reese from, and I told her she had another lion head that she was trying to sell also. It's a male. I told her that if she hasn't sold him by Wednesday, that I would come and purchase him from her as well, because I'm supposed to be selling all those textbooks and stuff today to the guy who put the deposit down, so I'll be able to do that. In the meantime, I'm going to be redoing this cage. I know I've been saying it for days, but since I can get as many free pallets as I want from Tractor Supply and several other places around here, I'm going to redo the bunny's cage using some pallets to reinforce it. So in certain areas like this main area, I might actually move them out of that main area and bring it back out here, or I'm thinking I might just make their area over there, or even along this back fence. Either way, I'm going to put the pallets on the outside of the wire to help secure it, keep them safe. Yeah, so that's the plan. I still don't have any baby bunnies from Miss Willow. I don't think that Van Dam was just able to get the job done, if I'm being honest. So I think I'm going to need to set up a certain area that they don't stay in all the time, where I could put him and then bring the girls in when I'm trying to breed. A smaller area, because when I had her in here with him, she was able to just run around and keep getting away from him. So I think I need to come up with something a little smaller. I really don't want to force the breeding, but I need bunnies. So I put 2 up. I wanted to see what it would look like. Just imagine I had like a whole fence made out of pallets. I'm trying to figure out exactly Hey, Midnight. I love this little girl. She is my best friend. Trying to figure out exactly where I want to do this at. I want to have a big area, but I want to be able to have access to all our garden beds, and I want to add a couple more garden beds up here where the sun shines most of the day for our spring and summer stuff. I'm gonna ask Eric his opinion when we get home this afternoon. There are lots of cats and possums and raccoons that climb on those trees, climb the fence, and they could just jump in. And as of right now, I don't have anything to cover the top of it with, unless I just get more pallets and build like a little makeshift shed. I think for right now, that's all I'm gonna do. And when we're out and about today, I'm gonna see about picking up some more pallets. I also saw a bunch of free wood on my way home that I would like to pick up. I'll continue this after we figure out exactly what we're going to do. I also wanted to tell you guys, I found these in the parking lot when I was leaving Tractor Supply, pulling through the parking lot, and I noticed 2 seed packages laying upside down, kind of scattered away from each other. You can tell this one's been run over. So I stopped and picked them up, and I'm really happy with this because I had a whole like Christmas tin full of my seeds, and I was going to start my seeds this week. And I thought it was airtight. I thought it was good enough to keep them in. And when I opened it to start looking at my seeds to decide what I was going to start planting, moisture had gotten in there and rotted and molded every single seed. So I was very disappointed. So I was very happy to find these. Thought I'd share that with you guys. It's the next day. It's Wednesday, and I'm out here once again trying to figure out what I want to do with these pallets and this rabbit cage. I did ask Eric for his opinion, and he said he liked what I had going on. And I asked him about the garden that he said he wanted to take back, and he said let him have it. But I want to change it up. I think it's a little raggedy looking, and I don't think it is as secure as it could be. And I want to make use of these pallets. And I like change. I like change a lot. So I'm out here trying to clear some ground and make it as level as possible, and I think I'm just going to start building sort of a pallet fence outline, and we'll figure out the rest. So 2 things I told you about yesterday I wanted to update you on, or maybe tell you I was supposed to be selling those textbooks to the guy yesterday. That fell through. He's not backing out. He's already put over $100 down for me to hold the books until he can get them. But he just wasn't able to do it yesterday like he thought he was going to be able to. And then the girl that I got Reese from, I had written her and told her I'd be willing to buy her buck as well, her little Charlie buck. And she said, okay, great, thank you. Like, I told her I'd be there Wednesday, and then she texted me and said she thinks someone's coming to get, and that she would let me know if they don't show up, and I haven't heard from her. So I am now looking for a new buck. I check Craigslist like every day, every other day. There's not really any new listings, so I'll keep looking. I'm not going to give up. They get so excited and they start running circles. That's Willow. Both of them were doing it yesterday. They're so cute. Alright, I'm going to get back to work here. Alright guys, so it's not very pretty. Looks a lot better than this worn out chicken wire, I think. And so what I'm going to do is this whole stretch of chicken wire, I'm going to pull this way and wrap it along the inside. I don't think it'll fit around the outside. I need it around the inside anyway because I don't want them to be able to get into my garden bed. And then they'll be free to come in here. I was considering moving her cage into here so that they could get used to her. Let me know what you guys think about that. Alright, I opened this up and I got the fencing going on. The rabbits are certainly loving all this new open space, and I need a break. That's gonna be it for this video. Thank you guys so much for following along with me on this week, maybe more than a week, I don't know. Eric's home. I've been out here pretty much all day. I'm ready to go in and eat something and relax a bit before I go to work tomorrow. I'll see you guys next time. Bye.